AP3 Lavish. AP3 Lavish. AP3 Lavish. Let's go. AP3 Lavish Fitness. Fitness. AP3 Lavish Fitness.
Welcome back to another powerful episode of the AP3 Lavish Fitness Podcast. The show where we break down real training, real science, real health strategies, and real ways to upgrade your life physically, mentally, and emotionally. I'm your host, Ayaan, your luxury metabolic health and performance specialist, the founder of AP3 Lavish Fitness. Yes, that's me. That's him. That is him. And today, we're diving into a topic every adult, especially the ages of 40, 50, 60, and up, okay, needs to understand. Because the truth is, your age isn't just your limitation, your habits are. You get what I mean? And when you are the master, when you master the right habits, longevity isn't just about living longer. It's about living stronger, clearer, leaner, and more confident than you ever been. You get what I mean? So, today's episode is all about the 5 pillars of longevity, okay? High performance aging. We're going deep into the science, the real life strategies, the mindset, and the fitness principles that helps you stay pain-free, strong, mobile, and vibrant, okay? Grab a notebook. This one is packed. All right. So let's talk about muscle preservation and strength training. Okay. Why muscle is the number one predictor of longevity. After the age of 30, the average person loses 3 to 8% of muscle every decade. If they're not training, okay? After 60, that rate doubles, okay? But adults who strength train live longer, walk faster, maintain independence, burn more calories at rest, keep better hormone balance, protect their joints, and recover quicker from injury, okay? Muscle isn't just about looking good, okay? It's not just about you looking good, for that person at the workplace or that person at the gym. It's not just about you trying to look good for Tinder, Bumble, Grinder. You get what I mean? It's your body's armor. How to train for longevity, okay? You need to stimulate the big muscle groups using functional patterns. Push, chest, and shoulders, right? So, that's push. So, push, pull, hinge, squat, lunge, and carry. You get what I mean? So let's start with push, right? Push, chest and shoulders. Pull, back. Hinge, glutes and hamstrings. Squat, quads. Lunge, single leg strength. Carry, core and stability, all right? Push, pull, hinge, squat, lunge, carry. Am I missing anything? Push, pull, hinge, squat, lunge, carry. Yeah, those are the 6 fundamental movement patterns that human beings should be functioning on an everyday basis, all right? These are the movement patterns you should be functioning to the highest capacity. Get what I mean? So, if you're over the age of 40, you should be training each pattern 1 to 2 times per week. Reps, sets, and progression for longevity. 8 to 15 reps, okay? 2 to 4 sets, controlled pace, full range of motion, all right? Progressive overload every 4 to 6 weeks, okay? Progressive overload is very, very important. A lot of people don't track their workouts, which is a huge problem, okay? Especially if you're trying to be consistent, all right? Let's talk about why strength training improves confidence. So let's start with this, right? Let me break it down for you. When older adults gain strength, they don't just feel physically better. They feel mentally unstoppable. All right? You walk differently. You move differently. You think differently. You trust your body again. You get what I mean? Let's say you haven't worked out in 20 years. When you start working out again, endorphins kick in, nostalgia kicks in, especially, when you're young, you're active, especially in school, like elementary, middle school, high school, especially if you went to college, you know what I mean? You trust your body again. The nostalgia hits, right? So let's talk about clients in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s off to start with. They often start with what? Weak hips, poor balance, stiffness, fear of injury, and low energy. But after real functional strength training, guess what? Knee pain decreases, back pain drops, mobility improves, they walk taller, okay? And their confidence skyrockets. Strength restores identity, okay? Let's talk about metabolism and nutrition. Why metabolism slows as we age. It's not age, it's muscle loss, okay? Inactivity, poor diet, and stress. Your metabolism is a system, not a switch, okay? Let's talk about the key nutrition principles. I feel like I'm pronouncing that weird. Key nutrition principles for longevity. Let's start with prioritizing protein, right? I was about to say creatine. What the hell is creatine? Prioritizing protein. Adults over 40 should aim for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight. Because protein what? Maintains muscle, speeds recovery, stabilizes blood sugar, reduces cravings, boosts metabolism by 15 to 20%. Yes, the thermic effect, all right? So, number 1, prioritizing protein. Number 2, eat whole, high-quality foods, okay? For example, longevity nutrition is simply lean meats, eggs, fish, vegetables, fruits, potatoes, and rice, oats and quinoa. Am I pronouncing that right? Quinoa. Yeah, quinoa. Nuts and seeds, olive, and the avocado oil, okay? And last but not least, water. Cut 80% of packaged foods and it will change your life, okay? Now let's talk about number 3, which is hydration. Hydration is mandatory. I can't stress this enough. Hydration is mandatory, especially the more active you are, all right? Most adults 40 and up are living dehydrated. Did you know that? Did you know that? Let me answer that for you. You didn't. Half of your body, you should try to aim for half your body weight in ounces of water per day, okay? Hydration improves. It improves your energy, digestion, joint health, skin, circulation, mental clarity, and all the above, okay? So, let's talk about number 4, the longevity plate, okay? Every meal should include a protein. For example, chicken, beef, Greek yogurt, and eggs, okay? Let's talk about a smart carb. Potatoes, rice, fruit, quinoa, all right? Let's talk about a color, green or vegetables, all right? And your healthy fats, nuts, olive oil, and avocado, all right? Those should be part of your longevity plate, okay? Let's talk about supplements that actually matter, all right? Now, there's a lot of BS supplements out there, all right? Trust me. There's a lot of BS supplements out there. There is a lot of BS supplements out there. Which God knows what the hell it be doing to your body, you know? But nobody knows. Everybody wants the pros. A lot of people don't want to hear about the cons. We don't want to hear it. The truth hurts. You get what I mean? So, not fluff. We're going to talk about just science. The supplements that actually matter. Creatine, brain and muscle health. Okay? Creatine. Now, if you guys are not familiar with creatine, I'm going to break it down to what creatine is and what it does, okay? Creatine enhances your athletic performance. It contributes to rapid energy production and may enhance things such as your power or speed bursts, requiring short periods of anaerobic activity, okay? The reason could be related to the association of creatine supplementation, all right? And increased glycogen storage in muscles, all right? As you guys know, glycogen can quickly release glucose, one of the best sources of instant energy. So, yes, creatine is a natural source of energy that helps your muscles flex. Not only flex, look fuller, okay? And a bunch of other scientifically proven good studies about creatine, all right? So creatine, good for your brain and muscle health. We got, let me think of vitamin D3 plus K2. All right. If you don't know what that is, let me break it down for you. All right. What it does is it enhances your bone mineral density, strengthens your bones, and helps prevent the hardening of arteries. Okay. Vitamin D, as you know, helps the body absorb calcium from the digestive system. All right. Vitamin K2 ensures that calcium is properly utilized by the body by activating proteins that move calcium to the bones and teeth. All right. So, yes, D3 and K2 supports bone health and your cardiovascular health. All right. Let's talk about your omega-3s, right? Omega-3s. What are the omega-3s? The omega-3s are fatty acids that may support your heart health, okay? One key benefit is helping to lower your, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word for it. It starts with a T. I don't recall. But anyway, specific types of omega-3s include DHA, all right? And EPA, found in seafood, and ALA, found in plants, all right? So some foods that can help you, it like adds omega-3s to your diet, all right? Include fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, flaxseed and chia seeds, okay? Another good supplement is magnesium. I don't work with a good amount of clients and people who just catch cramps. You know, I catch cramps, especially in my legs, my hips, my thighs. After a leg day, gosh, I lay in the bed, I just catch a cramp. I sit there for like 5 minutes, can't move, because if I move, it feels like it's getting tighter and tighter. And it's like one of the worst feelings. It's kind of, it feels like I'm in sleep paralysis, almost similar to sleep paralysis. Magnesium. What you gotta understand about magnesium, guys, is it is a super mineral of the moment. Treated as sleep aid, muscle soother, anxiety easer, and constipation cure. Okay. If you guys don't get what's basically going on here, let me break it down to why everybody needs to be taking magnesium. All right. Nearly half of U.S. adults aren't meeting the recommended dietary allowance, the RDA, for magnesium, which is about 320 milligrams for women and 420 milligrams for men, ages 31 and older. All right, daily. Okay. So, yes, everybody should be taking magnesiums, okay? Magnesium can help with cramps by aiding muscle relaxation and nerve function, okay? And so yeah, I haven't took magnesium in a while, but I highly recommend it. Another supplement is, you guys know what's coming up, protein powder as needed. As needed, right? A lot of people think protein powder is just this, gosh, they just think this is just this magic pill. They just think it's this magic pill. It's just going to help you complete all your fitness goals and everything under the sun, right? There are benefits, right? Keep in mind, a lot of these proteins out there have so much chemicals and so much unnecessary ingredients. It's like after a while, that stuff just does more harm than good to your body. You get what I mean? Because it's just overloaded with chemicals. But, I mean, there are some benefits to it, right? Whey protein. So whey is an excellent source of high quality protein, right? It may promote muscle growth, right? May lower blood pressure, right? It may even help manage type 2 diabetes. Yes, type 2 diabetes, which is what? A chronic disease characterized by high blood sugar and impaired insulin function. All right? It may help reduce inflammation. Inflammation is part of the body's response to damage, okay? What else? Whey protein is good for, of course, protein to the muscle. Liquids dissolve much faster than foods, if you haven't known by now, right? May help reduce hunger for some people. For me, God knows it don't. I'm a greedy, yeah. It may help support weight management, okay? But here's the thing, right? Keep in mind, like I said, there's a lot of stuff in about 90% of protein powders, right? Plus, if you mix with milk, the regular store milk, that stuff, that, yeah. God knows, yeah. If people actually knew what's actually in milk, it would make you reconsider, right? But anyway, the side effects of whey protein, right? Bloating, cramping, diarrhea, abdominal discomfort, right? If you have lactose intolerance, whey protein hydrolysate or isolate may be more suitable than concentrate, right? It's also important to speak to your doctor before taking whey protein supplements if you have liver or kidney problems. All right. So yes, those are supplements. I mean, there's other supplements out there, but like I said, you don't need to be taking all this stuff put in your damn body. Just be active, move around. All right. So yeah, creatine, vitamin D3 plus K2, omega-3s, magnesium, protein powder as needed. Everything else is optional. Everything else is optional. Any other supplements besides those is optional. Okay. Let's talk about mobility, flexibility, and joint longevity. This is where most programs fail. All right. Strength without mobility becomes stiffness. All right. Mobility without strength becomes instability. All right. Adults over the age of 40 need both. All right. Why mobility matters. Your joints either move well or break down. All right. Lack of mobility leads to what? Arthritis flare-ups, back pain, knee pain, poor balance, limited exercise options, higher injury risk, slower recovery. Okay. Daily mobility protocol. Things I'm about to explain to you guys. So let's start with neck rotations, right? Mobility protocol drills. Neck rotations. Number one, Number 2, shoulder rolls. Number 3, thoracic spine twist. Number 4, hip circles. Number 5, ankle mobility. Number 6, hamstring stretch. Number 7, quadricep stretch. Number 8, PNF stretching once or twice weekly. Why PNF stretching is elite? Well, let me show you why PNF stretching is elite. PNF increases muscle length by activating the nervous system. The benefits of it: faster flexibility gains, reduced muscle tension, better posture, improved performance, better joint stability. This is why elite athletes and older adults thrive with it. Trust me, I got clients who I just do my stretching, my PNF stretching too, and they see major improvement. And I don't even train them. Let's talk about cardiovascular health and longevity. Cardio is not about burning calories, okay? It's about building a stronger heart and circulatory system. There's 3 types of cardio you need. Zone 2, slow and steady. Walking, incline, treadmill, cycling. Improves heart health. Increases fat oxidation. Lowers resting heart rate 40-90 minutes weekly, okay? Number 2, high intensity work safely. Not for beginners, but great for trained adults. Short burst. It boosts your VO2 max, a top predictor of longevity, okay? So let's talk about number 3, functional cardio. Number 1, carries. Number 2, stair climbing. Number 3, rowing. Number 4, sled pushes. Number 5, circuit-styled heavy work. These train your heart while maintaining muscle, all right? So let's talk about why adults lose endurance. Number 1, lack of movement. Shallow breathing, okay? You can rebuild endurance at any age, all right? Okay? Now let's talk about stress management and mental longevity, a thing that a lot of Americans are struggling with as we speak, all right? Let me tell you something. I told you guys before, cortisol is the ultimate enemy. Cortisol is the ultimate enemy in mankind. Stress ages you faster than poor diet. Signs of chronic stress in adults 40 and up is what? Belly fat increase, poor sleep, irritability, high blood pressure, cravings, fatigue, inflammation, low motivation. Okay? Low motivation. But hold on. I am here to show you, to tell you, to give you, to guide you, to prescribe you some strategies to reduce stress and improve longevity. Number 1, sleep. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep when the body what? Number 1, repairs. Number 2, burns fat. Number 3, balance hormones. Number 4, stores memory. Number 5, reduce inflammation. Okay? That's number 1, sleep. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. No discussion. Okay? There's no debate about it. Sleep is a necessity. Okay? Let's talk about number 2, breath work. Slow nozzle breathing reduces what? Blood pressure and stress instantly. Number 3, walking outdoors. 10 to 20 minutes of daily. Walking 10 to 20 minutes daily reduces cortisol 25 to 30%. Very important, very critical, very vital. Okay? Number 4, strength training. One of the most powerful antidepressants known. Okay? Number 5, connection and purpose. Humans need what? Number 1, community. Number 2, challenge. Number 3, meaning. Longevity is an emotional too. Okay? You're not aging. You're upgrading. All right? And when you apply the 5 pillars of what I talked about in today's episode, which is number 1, strength. Number 2, nutrition. Number 3, mobility. Number 4, cardio. Number 5, stress mastery. Stress mastery as in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, and 70s become your strongest, sharpest, and healthiest decades, okay? So, if you enjoyed this episode, share it with someone you love. someone you hope for them to live longer. Someone you love dearly, okay? Someone you want to live a longer, stronger life, okay? This is the episode for not only you, but for them. And for whoever else needs to hear how vital, how critical this health journey is, okay? Stay strong, stay lavish, stay fit. This is Ayaan with the AP3 Lavish Fitness Podcast, reminding you what? Health is the highest luxury. Strength is the real flex. And longevity is the LEGACY. Legacy. Until next time, stay lavish, stay strong, stay disciplined, and keep becoming the strongest version of yourself. See you next time, my friends. God bless. Have a phenomenal day. That's all I got to say.